What's going on, guys? Vest here, and today I'll be bringing you a post Legacy of the Valiant bujin deck profile for you. So I hope you enjoy this. Go straight into this. Your 3 Yamato, basically, at the end phase of your turn, you can add a bujin card to your hand and then discard one. So that comes really handy. 2 Mikazuchi. If you have this out on the field and you send a card from your hand to the graveyard, you can add 1 bujin spell or trap to your hand, so that comes in handy too. The Bujin Arasuda. If you guys know what this does, if a Bujin monster is removed from play, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack or defense position, it's up to you. And if a Bujin monster is added to your hand except from drawing it, you can draw a card and then discard one, so that comes in handy too. 3 Bujin Crane. Basically, he's an honest for your deck. If you had Yamato out, you had this in your hand, you would drop it, and then Yamato would double its original attack, so it would become a 3/6 beat for that one battle phase only, though, not for the whole turn. 2 Turtle, simply just to protect your monsters. It stops Bujin from being targeted, basically. So that's that. The new guy, Bujin, 2 Bujin Hair. Basically, this guy, during either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Beast Warrior Bujin type monster you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect. You can only use the effect of Bujin Hair once per turn. So basically, if they mirror force you, you can chain this and then keep your monster in it. 2 Bujin Quillian. Basically, you remove this guy from your graveyard and you can pop any face-up card, so it comes in handy. 2 Bujin Centipede. You can also remove this guy from play, and he can pop back row, any face-up, face-down, whatever you want. The 1 Bujin Pavel, I think it is. Basically, if a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Bujin monster from your deck. So essentially, if they attack into this, you drop this, send to your grave, and then special out another one. That's essentially what you do with that. From there, we run the 1 effect Veiler. I do side the second if I need it, but just the 1 just works fine. And then the 1 Honest. So that's it for the monsters, guys. We'll go over the spells. Bujin Unity. Basically, if you control no other cards and have at least 1 other card in your hand, shuffle all Beast Warrior type Bujin monsters from your graveyard into your deck, min 1, and if you do, send your entire hand to the graveyard, min 1. Then you can add up to 3 Bujin monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. You can only activate Bujin Unity once per turn. So yeah, that's what this guy does. The 1 MST, I only run the 1 because I run the 2 Centipede, and you don't really need 2 of these because it gets really cloggy. 1 Bujin Carnation. If you don't know what this does, if you control no monsters and your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon 1 your remove from play monsters and 1 your monsters from the graveyard, as long as they're Bujins, and special summon both to the field. So basically, it will give you an easy play out for this Bujin Susanoo, I think is how I say it, but I call it Bujin Susan, obviously. So yeah, basically, you would activate this, special summon 1 remove monster and then 1 monster from your graveyard, and then go into an easy exceed, so that comes in handy. Next we run the 1 Kaiser Coliseum, just the 1. I do side the second if I need it, but just because you've got all this protection now for Bujins, you only need to really run 1, so that's why I run 1 then. 2 Pot of Dualities. It's pretty standard, everyone does Pot of Dualities. 2 Lance, and then the triple Tenki. Yeah, I got a 3rd ulti. And for the trap cards, guys, we run 1 Bujin Regalia, the Jewel. If you don't know what this does, if you control bujin exceed, you could activate this, attach it onto the exceed, and you can then add a bujin monster from your hand and add it as a material to your exceed, so that comes in handy. The one warning, the one bottomless trap hole, 2 mirror force, 2 bujin regalia the sword. If you don't know what this does, activate one of these effects. Target 1 bujin monster in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Target 1 banished bujin monster and send that target to the graveyard. So essentially, if you removed your Quillin, you could add it back to your graveyard, and then you could destroy another card, or you could do it with Centipede as well, or Hare or Turtle, whatever you need at that moment. 2 Fiendish Chain and the 2-dimensional prison. And now for the extra deck. 2 Bujin Susanna Wu. If you don't know what this does, you can detach a material from the card, and you can rather add a card to your hand or send one to the grave, so that comes in handy. 2 Kagasuchi, where this guy is summoned, you mill 5 automatically on summon, and if a Bujin Beast Warrior type monster would have been destroyed, you can detach a material from this guy to keep him alive. That comes handy. The new guy, 1 Bujin Tsukiyomi, I think it's called. If you don't know what this does, once per turn you can detach 1 exceed material from this card, send your entire hand to the graveyard, min 1, and if you do, draw 2 cards. When this card you control or face up leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can target level 4 Beast Warrior type Bujin monsters in your graveyard up to the number of exceed materials this card had while it was on the field. You can only control 1 Bujin Tsukiyomi once per turn. You can only control 1, basically. Yes, that's what that does. 1 Larval Chain, 1 Maestro, 1 number 50 Black Supercorn, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Starly's Paladino, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Brother of Fire Fist Tiger King, and we do run effect Vader, so we can go into synchros. So we run the 1 Catasta and the 1 Armades. So yeah guys, that's it for this deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.